Hey, what's up, guys? It's your friend Fast Eddie, and today I just wanted to do one of my little low sodium quick fix meals. I love my pasta, so this is just a quick pasta dish that I like to make up. Now, I just want to point out this is a really low sodium. It's not quite no sodium, but I have heart disease, so I really have to watch my salt and sodium intake. So this is just a quick dish that I like to put together. Really super simple. Like I said, just a quick pasta dish, guys. So obviously we got some Rotel pasta. This is my favorite kind. It can actually trap, some of the ingredients in the little ridges there. One ginormous onion that I'll be chopping up, and I will be using this for sauteing it. I love sauteed onions in my pasta. I also got my favorite horseradish sauce here. I believe it's called Wober's, just your plain regular horseradish sauce. Now, if you don't like horseradish sauce, you can also substitute for a low sodium sour cream. Some unsalted butter, of course. This will be for sauteing the onion. I just put a little bit of butter and water in there, and I'll show you that in a second. As far as seasonings, you can never go wrong with Mrs. Dash. I love Mrs. Dash, and I use it on just about everything. All the products are salt-free, no sodium, so this is great stuff, man. For my pasta here, I'm using the garlic and herb version. And then this is where a little bit of our sodium comes in. I got some New York extra sharp cheddar cheese. I love sharp cheddar cheese. The sharper, the better, man. Now, like I said, this is why it is a low sodium. I don't use much of this. Like I said, I really have to watch my salt intake, but I just like to shred a little bit and throw it on top. But this is where our sodium comes in, because obviously nothing else has salt in it. Our pasta, obviously, no sodium. Onion, no sodium. Horseradish sauce has a tiny bit. This is 30 milligrams of sodium per teaspoon. Now, that's not much, guys. Like I said, if you can't have any sodium, you might want to use some sour cream, I believe. And then, obviously, no salt, and this does have a lot of sodium in it, guys. So if you really can't have any sodium at all, just skip on it. But, yeah, let's get cooking. So now, as you can see, I got both pans going here. Like I said, guys, this is super duper simple. I got some water starting to boil here for my noodles, and a nice little saute pan for my onions. Now, I have about 3 tablespoons of water in the bottom there, and I'm going to put 2 teaspoons of unsalted butter in the pan. Get this guy going here. I like to bring it up just till it starts to sizzle and the butter melts, and then I'll throw the onions in, put a lid on, and we'll be good to go. Getting a nice little melt to it. Now, I don't like to season my water while my onions are cooking, so the butter helps them not stick together and gives a little bit of flavor. And like I said, the water in the bottom there will help the onions cook quicker. So let's go ahead and dump our onions in the pot. Now, the real correct way of sauteing onions is to actually put a little bit of sugar in there as well. But like I said, since I have heart disease, I can't really use a lot of sugar either. So I'll just get the onions started in a little bit of water and butter. Get these up to a nice steam. Put the lid on it. Keep an eye on our water for the noodles as well. Now let's see if I can't grab a lid here. Oh yeah. Put the lid on it. And the onions usually do take about a good 10 minutes to really get going. So yeah, no sense in watching water boil, so I'll be back in a minute. Alright, well, the onions are starting to soften up a little bit, so I'm going to take the lid off. As you can see, a lot of the water has started to cook away, so now we can get some actual saute or browning action going on, man. You want to stay right beside your onions, though. Don't let it get away from you, because they will burn rather quickly. If you see them starting to turn brown before they get too soft, I'll throw a little bit of water in, and we'll be good to go again. Maybe another little teaspoon of butter as well. That's up to you. And, of course, I have my noodles going. These noodles have got about another 4 or 5 minutes, it looks like. I like my noodles al dente, so they don't have to cook too long at all. Hear that nice little sizzle there from the onions? Yummy! Now a good way I found out too of doing this is to just make a nice little anthill with your onions. And if you feel them browning up, like I said, put a little bit of water in there, which I might actually add another little bit of water myself. Just a little bit. You don't need much at all. Using your wife's handy dandy Eeyore mug, huh? Hear that little sizzle? Give them a little stir. Try and trap that water underneath of the onions is how I like to do it. Like I said, this is trying to, got that heat up a little high too, guys. I might try and turn that down a little bit. Yeah, we're kicking up that flame. I like to trap the water underneath the onions as best as possible. Noodles are going good. Smells delicious. And I am going to put one more little teaspoon of butter right on top of the old onions. Oh yeah. And add a little more water to this side of the pan. Get all that brown goodness off the bottom where the onions are sitting. Delicious. Oh, so yummy. In my tummy. Bet you guys didn't know Fast Eddie used to be a singer, huh? Yeah, me neither. Oh, yeah, they're getting brown now. Alright, so we got about another 4 or 5 minutes for each item here, and then I'll come back and show you what's going on. Alrighty, so everything is good and done. My noodles are nice and al dente. I've already drained them and put them right back in the same pot, and as you can see, oh yeah, onions look fabulous. So let's go ahead and turn the heat off on these guys. See it nice and brown, moist. Oh, they look delicious, huh? Smell-o-vision. Good. Take them off the heat. Now what I'll do here, I'll just transfer pots. Put this guy on the main stage here, if you will. Go ahead and pour my onions right into the pasta. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Give them a quick little stir. These little rubber spatulas are sweet, man. They're not going to break anything apart. They're not going to scratch your non-stick pots, which I have done in the future, but now I have learned. Alright, so now, next step is horseradish. Like I said, this is a nice little kick for low sodium. If you guys don't like the horseradish sauce, you can always substitute it maybe for some sour cream or some other... Uh-oh. Running low on the horsey sauce. Not good. Not good at all. Alright, let's put that away. Give it a nice quick little turn here. This is pretty sweet because you only need 2 pots to do everything, guys. Oh yeah. Now see, with me, just because I love horseradish, I could probably use a little more in there because I like it actually to be almost white. Let's try and squeeze another little bit out of here. Because I like a nice little... Oh no. There we go. Beautiful. I like a nice little spicy kick. It definitely comes out spicy, especially once we put the Mrs. Dash in there too. We get the nice garlic and pepper kick and then the horseradish and onions. Oh yeah. Alright, so now we'll take our Mrs. Dash, garlic and herb, and generously toss some in there. Like I said, this is what really gives the pasta its body and flavor. Besides the onions, this is delicious. Alright, Stir this up a little bit more. Get everything nice. And see, with the horseradish, like I said, also if you wanted to do the sour cream route, it takes the Mrs. Dash and makes it stick as well to every single noodle. So there's not going to be any bites without any flavor on them. This thing's got tons of flavor. Nice big kick. Alright, there we go. And now, while everything is still nice and hot, is when I can put my little bit of cheese on there. Like I said, watch it though, guys, if you're low sodium here, okay? Just grab a nice little chunk, spread it around the top. And it'll melt in really nicely, like I said, while the noodles are still hot. So a nice little coating there, guys. You get horseradish cheddar flavor with some nice garlic and pepper. It's definitely a good kick in the pants. There we go. Wait for all that to melt in. Give it a little toss if you want to. But now when the pan is still hot, you don't really want to mix it too well because then all your cheese sticks to the hot pan. You really just want it to sit on top of the noodles there and melt in. But yeah, just a nice little quick, easy recipe. This is good for watching the football game where you don't have to sit down and snack on chips or anything that's full of sodium. I like to sit down with a nice big old bowl of pasta and munch out, you know what I mean? So that's it, guys. That's just my quick recipe for some pasta, low sodium. Thanks for watching, guys, and go ahead and fix it up. Tell me what you think of it. See ya.